Today, I'm going to share a little bit about manifestation, but not in the way that you usually hear about it. When I was younger, I had what I would call a very hard life. I'm sure many of you out there can relate. No money, difficult relationships. Actually, I was in several very abusive relationships, and life was just pulling me along. And I didn't know how to get out of that stuck loop where life was happening to me. And at some point, I stumbled across a video, probably on YouTube, about manifestation. I was like, how does that work? What is that? And how can I do it? And I went in very skeptical, thinking like, okay, this probably won't work, but what do I got to lose? My life kind of sucks right now. And I started practicing the techniques and trying to manifest a parking spot or a free cup of coffee. And it worked sometimes, but it didn't work all the time. Years later, I figured it out and understood that all of the term manifestation means is you are consciously creating the reality or the life that you want. So after a decade of practicing it, learning, understanding what works, and seeing real results in my own life, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it so you don't have to wonder what is actually going to work. And at the end of the video, we're going to test it together. My first experience manifesting was my psychic and intuitive abilities. This was when everything started opening up for me in what I would call my spiritual awakening. Before this, I was kind of an atheist, had no beliefs at all. I somehow stumbled across these YouTube videos talking about manifestation and this online radio show where people would call in and these psychics would give them readings. And I was enthralled by this. I couldn't understand how they knew all of these things about these people who are calling in their lives. And I wanted to do that. And I know that seems far-fetched and far out, but that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to manifest. And I started on that path of doing all the things, all the manifestation methods. And within a year, I was having real, true, psychic and intuitive hits. And I was actually, believe it or not, doing readings for people where people were paying me money for my intuitive and psychic insights. Now, I had absolutely no skills before that, nothing at all. I had no intuition, connection to myself. I was picking the wrong people in abusive relationships and just having such a hard time in my life. So I went from literally having no skills to being proficient enough to give somebody a reading in less than a year. And I credit all of that to my manifestation of this particular skill. All of the right people, teachers, circumstances just started to align. So here's how to do it. You are going to create a very, very short scene, almost like a movie clip of you already having your desired goal. So pick what it is you want to manifest and then build it out so you are living the scene. You are the main character. You're not watching yourself do it. You are living it in a very small clip that you can run over and over again in your mind. And you are going to visualize yourself having what that is that you are manifesting all the time during the day, every time you become aware of what's happening and you're not on that autopilot, and every night as you are falling asleep, and you'll just replay it over and over again in your mind on a loop. And that has worked for me every single time. Now, there are lots of manifestation techniques out there, and they are all amazing and wonderful, and I've tried them. And one of the things is when you stack the different methods, meaning you use scripting and you use my mirror method and you use just visualizing, they are helping your subconscious really be able to sink in that you are able to have whatever that is you're manifesting. So maybe if you want a car, you are sitting in your new car and putting your water bottle in the cup holder. Or maybe you are walking to the mailbox of the dream house that you want to manifest. All right, so I'm going to turn on some music. I want you to be in a quiet place, not driving, not using any heavy machinery, right? We are going to go inside and I'm going to walk you through a little meditation on how you can get your first proof of manifestation. So get comfortable. I want you to relax, and I want you to take in a couple deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another deep breath, holding it, and relax on your out breath. All right, now I want you to visualize a new pair of footwear. It can be slippers, it can be regular running shoes, it can be a pair of boots, could be a pair of pumps. And I want you to really see what these shoes look like. So feel yourself sitting in whatever place that you are currently sitting. And I want you, still with your eyes closed and in this relaxed state, I want you to imagine yourself looking down at your feet. And I want you to see all of the details of what your new shoes look like. What color are they? What are they made out of? What's the texture? And I want you to put your hands down on your foot and touch the shoe. And take a moment to really feel all the crevices and the texture of the shoe. And I want you to take a moment and put your attention on what the shoe actually feels like on your foot. Does it feel like a glove, comfortable, or is it rubbing you in a certain spot? And I want you to also pay attention to the buckles and the fine details and running your hand over any of those little details on the shoe. I want you to stand up into the shoe, and I want you to walk around the room and pay attention to what you're feeling. Do you like the way you look in them? Are you excited? Are you taller? Do they feel good? Or do you want to take them off? What do they look like? What do they feel like? And really take it all in. Now go back to where you were sitting before, and I want you to take off the shoe. Unbuckle the clasp, untie the laces, and gently pull your foot out of the shoe. Now take that shoe and hold it up and really look at it all sides and notice any intricacies or things that are different with the shoe. And when you're done, you can put the shoe on the floor and watch as that shoe shows up in your life. Okay, next, I want you to picture an amazing stuffed animal. I want you to, you're still in your sitting position, imagine yourself touching your lap and feeling a stuffed animal there. And with your eyes still closed, I want you to imagine yourself looking down at that stuffed animal that's sitting on your lap and take it in. What is it? What kind of animal is it? Or is it a specific character? Is it Mickey or Minnie or Donald Duck? Is it Winnie the Pooh? Is it Tigger? Is it Piglet? Is it a walrus, a dolphin, or a plain old teddy bear? And I want you to gently pat the stuffed animal and see how it feels. Is it soft? Or is it a little bit rough? How does it feel on your fingertips? And I want you to hold it up and turn it around and look at all of the different sides of that stuffed animal. And I want you to smell it. What does it smell like? Hold it up to your nose. You can even put your nose up on it and feel what it feels like on your face. But take a big whiff. And what does it smell like? Is it new? Or does it smell well loved? Does it have eyes? And are the eyes hard, or are they just part of the stuffed animal? And when you're done visualizing your new stuffed animal, I want you to come back and open your eyes and come back to the room. All right, now I want you to write down exactly what you saw during this visualization. You can do this in your phone notes, so you have it on you on your phone. And I want you to be on the lookout of the shoes and the stuffed animal showing up for you this week. So put in the comments what you visualized. And when you see it, which you will see in the next week, I want you to come back and put it on this video. This is your test for manifestation. And I want to be clear, you might see this thing physically. For me, I was visualizing a Tigger. I went up to my attic and it was there. It was like I had an urge that I had to go grab something out of our storage, and there was Tigger the first time I did this exercise. You could be in a shoe store. You could see it in a picture, a television show, somebody else down the street wearing it or carrying it. Or you are scrolling on Amazon and it shows up. The key is you do not go looking for it. It needs to come up and be shown to you. We don't go looking for those manifestations. It will show up for you. So if you want to take this further, I do want you to grab my 1-minute mirror reset. That's in the comments. I'll post a link there. And if you want another way to make visualization stronger, check out my scripting series. That goes a lot deeper. You can grab that here. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time.